guys, it's Rena, and today I'm going to be sewing this free vintage slip pattern. So I'm going to link the pattern in the description, and this pattern didn't really come with any instructions, but I think it should be pretty easy, and I'm just going to use my sewing knowledge to sew this piece. Alright, so first you're going to have to print out the pattern piece. And I'm going to be sewing this in size small. So the size small, it should be a blue line, but I printed out the pattern in black and white, so I had to go back and mark out all the blue lines with the PDF. I mean, if you want to save some ink, you can print it out in black and white as I did. But now we're just going to look at the template that they gave us, and we're going to place and tape it all in order. So I got into a little problem with the D1 piece, so I think it's flipped the wrong way, and I'm just gonna cut the piece on the blue line first and we'll see how it fits. So I cut out the piece and now I'm lining it up with the other blue line, and it's not fitting so well because the edge is so off, so I'm just gonna draw a line straight down, like a slanted line, so the pattern would make more sense and it all lines up with the blue lines. And then we can continue taping this back piece. So now you should have all the pattern pieces taped together and just cut them all out now. So for the fabric, I'm using this red silky-ish fabric that it's a leftover fabric from my last project that I did. And I don't think the piece will fit, so I'm gonna just shorten the skirt. So from the bottom, there's this second line right there, and I'm just gonna cut it right there and make it a shorter skirt. And my pattern pieces should all fit now, so I'm gonna lay them down and start cutting them out. So you'll be needing 2 pieces of each of the pattern pieces. So for the second piece, remember to flip the pattern to the other side, so I had the front of the pattern, and then now I'm flipping it to the back for the other piece. So now you should have cut out 2 of the bra cup pieces, 2 of the front skirts, 2 back yoke pieces, and 2 back skirt pieces. So now I'm gonna start off with the bra cup pieces first. So I'm actually gonna serge my fabric first for all the pieces all around the side, because my fabric kind of frays a lot. And if you guys don't have a serger, you guys can use the zigzag on your sewing machine. And I'm gonna afterwards mark out the dart. Okay, so I marked out the dart, and now we're gonna fold the dart in half so the lines are matching up, and I'm gonna pin it together and we're gonna sew on that line. So there's this large dart piece, so I'm just going to snip the dart off a bit, and I'm going to zigzag that raw edge. Now we're going to start connecting the bra cup to the front skirt piece. So just match them and pin them right sides together and sew. So now the pieces are connected. So now we're going to connect the two pieces together so it creates the front of the slip dress. When matching and pinning the two pieces together, remember to pay attention to that bra cup seam and remember to match it up nicely, and then we're going to sew. So now for the back of the slip dress. So we're going to basically do the same thing as the front. We're going to connect the back yoke to the back skirt, and then after those pieces are sewn, we're going to connect the two pieces together. Now you should have the full front of the slip dress and the back of the slip dress. And now we're going to connect the two side seams of this. So also right sides together and then sew. So we're almost done. So for the straps, I got a bit confused on it. So I'm just going to make the strap myself. So what I did, I still used the length of the strap, but I added an extra centimeter to the strap's width, so it's 3 centimeters wide. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut that out, and then we're gonna fold 2 of the sides of the strap to the middle, and then we're gonna fold that in half again. And I ironed it, so it should look like this. Now I'm gonna sew at the edge of that, so I'm gonna just sew all the way down. And the straps are complete. So we're going to go back to the dress and hem the top of the dress piece. So I'm just gonna fold it down once because I already have the edges serged. So I'm folding it down, and I'm just gonna sew all the way around the top of the dress. So now I'm gonna attach the straps onto the dress. So I'm gonna wear this dress, like pin the straps onto the dress and then wear it and adjust the length of the strap. And then I'm gonna sew it on the stitch that's already there, and doing the same for the back, sewing it, like matching it up and sewing it on the stitch of the back. And for the strap's raw edge, I also just zigzagged it. And now for the last step is hemming the bottom of the skirt. Doing the same thing as the top, I'm just gonna fold it down once and sew all the way around. And we're finished, so let's see the end results.